Short track racing in Richmond.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Race Recap. Let's get right into the 24th race of the season that brought us short track racing. A great race with a bunch of bumping and banging. Let's get right into this thing. The front row to start today's race was Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain, with Ross Chastain getting a great jump on the start of the race as everybody else was too wide behind him, battling for track position early. With all the bumping and banging going on the racetrack, we saw a caution come out early on lap 4 because the 8 car of Tyler Reddick spun out, bringing out the caution. As we got back to green flag racing, we saw Ross Chastain once again take the lead on the restart, with everybody pushing and shoving, trying to make it to the front. As we saw great side-by-side racing throughout the field, it looked like Ross Chastain was untouchable as he built up about a 2.5-second lead early, with Denny Hamlin taking control of second place as he took the spot away from Kyle Larson, trying to run down Ross Chastain for that race lead, with 5 laps to go in Stage 1. The lead under a second, somehow Ross Chastain was able to hold on to get the Stage 1 victory as he was just able to battle through lap traffic a little bit easier than Denny Hamlin. Everybody coming down pit road before the start of Stage 2 to make some adjustments and put on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Stage 2 kicking off with Ross Chastain and Kyle Larson leading the field back to green. However, this did not last long as we saw Joey Logano shoot on the outside, taking the lead shortly after the restart, making the pass for the lead on lap 82. The 1 car of Ross Chastain looking like he didn't have as dominant of a car as he did early, as he fell back quite a few spots, falling all the way back to 5th place after leading the first 70 laps, with Joey Logano basically leading every single lap in Stage 2 until we hit the start of green flag pit stops, starting on lap 124, with Joey Logano cycling back to the race lead after everybody made their green flag pit stop, continuing his dominance in Stage 2 as he looked nearly untouchable. The stage is so long in Richmond, we had a second round of green flag pit stops. Joey Logano not letting this stop him, however. It didn't matter how many pit stops they were going to have to make. He was just going to continue to hold on to that lead in Stage 2. Honestly, I wish I could tell you guys more about the racing in Stage 2. All I could say is it was the Joey Logano show, as he lapped over half the field in the stage, cruising to an easy Stage 2 victory. With the first 2 stages behind us, we had a wild start to the third and final stage, as we saw intense 3-wide racing, the 1 car of Ross Chastain getting into the 42 of Ty Dillon, creating a huge stack up behind him, which caused a huge wreck. Cars involved were the 43 car of Eric Jones, the 19 of Martin Truex, and the 18 of Kyle Busch. As we lined up for another chaotic restart, it continued to be chaotic racing all over the track as the pay window was now open to earn that win. And as I say week after week, cautions breed cautions, and that is exactly what happened as we saw the 20 car of Christopher Bell hit the apron, spinning out, bringing out another caution on lap 251. With all the drivers' aggressiveness turned up to 11, we saw more door slamming on the restart, with cars going 3 wide, Joey Logano wanting none of it as he set sail, shooting himself out to that race lead. With the start of the first round of green flag pit stops in Stage 3, we saw Kevin Harvick take over second place as he was hot on Joey Logano's heels for that race lead. Pit stop starting with about 100 laps to go. Joey Logano once again cycled back to your race lead after everybody made the green flag pit stop. However, Kevin Harvick was still right on Joey Logano's bumper for that race lead. After stalking Joey Logano and working his way through lap traffic, we saw Kevin Harvick take the race lead with 66 laps left to go in the race, driving away from Joey Logano as we quickly saw the start of final green flag pit stops, with Kevin Harvick taking the race lead once again after Denny Hamlin made his final green flag pit stop. Chris Buescher, your new second place car, as he looked to run down Kevin Harvick for that race lead with 45 laps left to go. Kevin Harvick, working his way through lap cars with 20 laps to go, was somehow still able to hold on to the race lead. Things were getting interesting, though, as we saw Christopher Bell in the 20 car make the pass for second place with 5 laps left to go, trying his best to run down Kevin Harvick for that race lead. Kevin Harvick having none of it as he was able to hold on to get the race victory, building off his momentum from last week's win. I must say, you can never count out Kevin Harvick, going from winning no races to winning back-to-back. I really think he could be a contender for this year's championship. Well, guys, that's it for a very entertaining Richmond race. Let me know what you thought about the race. Always like, comment, and subscribe. And Matthew and I will see you Tuesday with a Monday Night Raw recap. Peace out.
Come on and fight.